this is what leads us to kind of the point of the thumbnail. And like, will we see some kind of mass adoption and these bigger crypto influencers stopping with the gatekeeping of Hex, PulseChain, all this stuff this cycle? Some of the highlights from this audio stream. So what I just came away thinking right away after I listened to the whole thing is I just can't imagine even a hater of Richard, like the people we're talking about and that are in our thumbnail tonight, not so much BitBoy or whatever his name is now. But I can't imagine a hater listening to that audio and not coming away thinking that RH is one of the best people for and in crypto. I mean, you do not hear other founders talking about the key principles of crypto like he does. You don't hear anybody talking about that. You know, I don't hear like Vitalik or nobody talking about that. And it just makes me wonder, like, these people, these influencers and stuff, they're not going to take the time to listen to stuff like that, I guess, from Richard. I don't know.
No.
But wouldn't you imagine they would want to listen to something like that and come away thinking like, okay, this guy actually gets it. And most of the other stuff out there is just basically horse shit, you know?
You would think so. You know, he did go into a little rant about BitBoy.
Oh, yeah, he did a little bit. And like Hiley was weirdly speculating. I mean, he wasn't even really speculating, like claiming that there was drug use and all this stuff.
Well, I think there was admittance of him falling back. You know, he was clean. He was on the wagon for a while, and he did admit that he fell back into some old habits and old ways. So, you know, I don't think that there was any just speculation happening there. I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he admitted it. Now I don't follow him a whole lot. I try to stay away. It's just too much drama. Like I don't enjoy it. There's a lot of stuff that's out there just to get clicks, and you know, I'm not a fan. But people like that still have a massive following. So yeah, will they capitulate and push some of these things, or at least talk about them? I think they will. I really do. I think the gates will start to come down slowly. I think it really kind of depends. I think it depends on. Well, there's not a whole lot of yield out there, guys. I mean, there's
not anything real. Yeah.
No, there's not. And you know, you really have to teach people how to do it the right way. And I think the influencers are gonna, well, I don't know, and it's hard to predict what they're gonna do because they always end up leading people to slaughter anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. They're not, here's the thing. It's like a censorship thing, and it's like like Richard. I mean, and this is what we like about it, frankly. But Richard isn't like in the club. You know what I mean? Like they want to, you know, Bankless, Altcoin Daily, and I think like in real life, some of these people, probably not Bankless, they're pretty weird, but some of these people, you know, we've seen Altcoin Daily with like, I might be making this up, but with like Hexo or somebody out there. I know they've met up with some Hexo.
RG, yeah, RG3 and those guys.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, we know that they are apparently, you know, not reptilian people behind closed doors, but at the same time, they've got literally millions of subscribers, which does pay you. They've got referral links, all these little safety nets from potentially actual criminals, like Wendy O the other day. And I know everybody loves Wendy O. I don't know why, but look, I don't look at her as like being really all that different from a lot of these other places. She was shilling FTX. She has referral links and stuff like that. I just don't have sympathy when people are like pretty much knowingly leading you to slaughter. I just don't really, you know, I don't really, regardless of what else you've done or other things you've said, it's like, man, it's hard to say that when you've perpetuated that. Guy, Coin Bureau, you know, you can go and look at his channel right now. Tons of FTX shilling back in the day, referral links, all that stuff, and has openly criticized Richard Hart, Hex, and stuff like that in the past. So it's like, what is your... you know, what's your belief system here? I don't understand.
I mean,
I don't know.
Well, no, not really, because again, they're all about themselves. A lot of them get paid to talk about things. You know, some of them have said, "Well, we don't do that anymore. You know, we're not a pay to talk about something type of site anymore. Too many people got hurt with a lot of that stuff. I think they were just trying to cover their ass. But they still do it. It's done. There are other people that are going to do it on the next cycle. Hey, here's 2 million of this coin to talk about it. We'll give it to you before you'll be one of the first people that get it before it launches, or for whatever it is. But that's how they do it, man. And they talk about it and they tell their viewers that they think it's going to be a great coin, and then as they buy it, he dumps them, or he or she, whoever it is, dumps it on the audience. That's it. It's the cycle that happens every bull market, and that's why you see all these different videos about my top 10 coins to go to the moon. That's all they are. They're paid to talk about them. So, right. BitBoy did say that he would consider reviewing Hex fairly.
I saw
that at one point. I don't know if he will or not.
My ass with that. I mean, like,
what is that opinion? Wait and see.
I mean,
we'll wait and see, because 6 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever it was, he admittedly said it's too difficult. I don't really understand it. So, but now he's going to review it. So, I don't know. I don't trust them.
It's so bizarre. I just don't understand it, because, like, for as much Ben has gotten himself in trouble, I mean, there's literally live streams of him with a weapon and somebody he's cheating on his wife with in his car outside somebody's home to confront them. But I don't know if I want to dabble in this Richard Hart project. Like, what is the hell? I don't understand, dude. Like, what do you have to lose, or what do you think you're going to lose? At this point,
you've ruined your marriage.
You've ruined everything. You have no credibility.
I don't know. It's about the drama. Again, it's about the views. And Richard even said he did try to do some really good things. They went to the Bahamas to figure out what was going on with SBF, and then to break the story and to help people maybe possibly recoup some money or whatever. And then the next thing you see, he's doing some shady shit. So it's
right.
You'll never know. You'll never know with a lot of these guys what their true intentions are, and some of them have. RG has said it before. Some of these guys have handlers, like they're paid to talk about certain things, and they're told that they can't talk about other things. So, that's one of the reasons why they don't talk about Hex, is because they're not allowed to. And another reason why when you see them out in public, they're good guys. A lot of them. They're just doing their job.
Off.
So don't ever forget that these guys are not allowed to talk about a lot of things.
Yeah. Good point. DJ and Moonboy saying the same thing. Informants and stuff in the chat. Yeah.